April 16th, I was a fourth grader. I was a shy, timid, kind fourth grader. Before that, I used to love school. I used to like going to class, believe it or not. I loved recess. I loved everything about school. Problem was, even though I loved school, it wasn't my pleasant experience. From second grade up until fourth grade, I had a bully. His name was Daniel, and he was a bit of a brute. I thought he was the incarnation of evil. And he used to pull my hair, call me names, sometimes just shove me, and it was horrible. I hated school. And I was just thinking, this is hell. Well, heck, because, I was a kid. And then marked April 16th. April 16th, that year, I was happy about something. I was skipping on blacktop. I was playing hopscotch, and I don't know, I was happy about something. I don't know if it was just recess or lunchtime. I don't know. I was just happy. Then I saw him, and I was thinking, crap. I was looking to hide, and I was gonna go around him, toward a teacher or something. No dice. I felt his hands grab my shoulders, and I just skidded along the blacktop. I started to tear up. My hands were scraped, they were red, my legs were bloody, and I remember I wanted to bawl my eyes out. I was just like, oh my goodness. But I stopped. I saw his face, and he was evil. He laughed, and he just walked away. And I thought to myself, no more. I'm done with this guy bullying me. I'm done with this. So that recess, I was just planning my revenge. I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to get him back? And I thought, why not the evil truth? Go tell someone. So I went to my teacher after recess. She's the meanest teacher ever. I never had any problem with her, but from what I heard from kids, she was scary. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to her. Her name was Miss Lee. I'm going to go to her, and I'm going to tell her. I started to build up some crocodile tears, because I already cried earlier. I didn't have any more tears. So I was just playing the part of it. And I pretended to ask her about a homework assignment. And she looked at me and she said, what's the matter? What's the matter? I'm like, I don't want to be a tattletale. In my head, I'm thinking, yes, I do. And she told me, just tell me, what's going on? I told her that I got shoved on the playground and I was basically in pain. And she asked me, well, who pushed you down? And I was thinking, yeah. I told her Daniel, and he was in the class too, so I was like, this is going to be great. She called him up, and she asked him, did you push her down? And she was mad, and I was like, ooh. And he said, he had the audacity to lie and say, oh no, I saw her fall. I didn't push her. And I was like, really? But she knows he's a bad kid. He's a straight up bad kid. He did evil things. And I was thinking, no, I'm going to get you this time. I'm going to get you. So she decides to ask the class. She said, did anyone see Briana get pushed down? And I'm thinking, did anyone see me? Oh my gosh, I don't even have a witness. So I'm freaking out in my head. I'm what if people think I'm a liar? What if nobody saw me? How am I going to play this? I'm just freaking out no, my plan. And then I see a hand raise up. And I'm thinking, someone saved me. And I look, and it was my neighbor, my friend. I didn't talk to him, but he rose his hand. And he told her, I saw her get pushed. And I don't know what happened. I was just happy. I was yes, I got a witness. So I thought that was going to be the end of it. Little did I know, almost everybody started to raise their hand. And I was thinking, everybody saw me. And the fact was, half of them saw me get pushed, but the other half, they've been bullied by him as well. And they just started to say, yeah, the other day he pushed me. The other day he pulled my hair. So one by one, people were just saying, oh yeah, I got bullied. And I'm like, I thought I was the only one getting bullied by this kid. And I was like, oh, some people are suffering like me. I don't know what happened after that. I think he got expelled, suspended. I didn't see him for the rest of the year, and I was just happy. I was like, yay, I get to skip around and be happy. Don't even get worried about push. But later that day, after school, I was holding my mom's hand. I was going home, and I saw the kids from my class, and they were smiling at me. They were just like that. And I felt really happy because aside from finally standing up for myself, I stood up for a lot of people. People I didn't know they were suffering. I stood up for them, and I was a voice. I was a voice for them. That was the best day of my life.